Russia, a place where people always live peacefully and in cold weather conditions. In 2013, in Russia, an employee and official of an ordinary bank protected by Kaspersky came to work as usual. It was that day when one of the bank's officials called Kaspersky and in a hurried voice said that he wanted to speak with them. He also stated that the meeting needed to take place at the bank in person. At first, it was thought to be a simple system error. However, the same anomalies began to be reported on other computers as well. Even more strangely, some internal banking transactions appeared to have been carried out outside normal working hours. The systems were operating, but it felt as if someone was invisibly watching everything. When the authorities reviewed the internal system logs, there were no antivirus alerts at all. Kaspersky was running, the firewalls were active, yet there was an unexplained situation. This silence made the situation even more unsettling. Because traditional viruses are detected, trigger alarms, and reveal themselves. This one did not. When the Kaspersky team arrived at the bank, they first checked whether the systems were sending data outside. The analysis revealed a shocking truth. Some computers within the bank were secretly communicating with external servers. Moreover, these connections were encrypted and cleverly hidden within normal network traffic. There was an intruder inside the bank. They had successfully infiltrated the domain controller system. The thieves had infiltrated the bank, but they hadn't stolen anything yet. To make absolutely sure, they had hacked the system. They opened a text document on the domain controller's computer and wrote a simple sentence, "Hello." After typing the message, they waited for a long time. They waited and waited and waited. Then a response appeared.
"Hello. You won't catch us."
This hacker group used individuals they referred to as collectors in this way. The collectors gathered the money dispensed by the ATMs. Through this method, the bank was effectively robbed without a single shot being fired. The Carbanak gang sent a command from thousands of kilometers away, instructing the ATM to empty all the cash. At that moment, gang members waiting in front of the ATM filled their bags with the banknotes, spilling onto the ground, and disappeared without leaving a trace. ATM robberies and the use of cash collectors had spread to other countries. In virtually every location imaginable, ATMs were dispensing cash uncontrollably.
First Bank reported that over 70 million NT dollars was withdrawn illegally. The withdrawals were made in both Taipei and Taichung across 34 ATMs.
Approximately 30 countries were targeted in the Carbanak attacks. Among them were Russia, the USA, Germany, China, Ukraine, Canada, France, Spain, the United Kingdom, India, Poland, Pakistan, Brazil, Australia, and many others.
The total amount stolen is estimated to have exceeded $1 billion. This was an unprecedented cybercrime operation, one that would have been impossible to achieve through a traditional physical bank robbery, and is considered the most organized and patient cyber heist in history. Carbanak attacks have spread to around 30 countries, from Europe to America and from Asia to Australia. Thailand, on the other hand, stood out in the operational and logistical aspects of the matter. This time, ATMs on the streets of Thailand were spitting out money. But this time, the Thai police were going to strike them because the fraudsters had made a big mistake. Because when they were about to steal money from the ATM, they encounter an elderly person in front of it. Overcome with excitement, the fraudsters put the money into the ATM's cash dispenser and run away. The elderly man becomes suspicious and immediately seizes the money in the ATM and calls the Thai police. The Thai police then tracked down the gang that had been stealing a total of $1 billion over 4 years. Thai police immediately took action, reviewing hidden camera footage and witnessing street by street how the cash collectors stole the money. Following the investigation, the identities of the suspects were established and arrest warrants were issued. The Thai police immediately catch these simple fraudsters, and on the same day, the Latvian Andres Peregadov is arrested. However, during the interrogation, they claim that they have no information about the Carbanak cybercriminals. Clearly, capturing the ringleader of the group beyond these simple fraudsters was going to be difficult. One morning in 2018, the Spanish National Police and Europol prepared for an operation, but this was no ordinary police raid. The target was one of the most dangerous cybercrime gangs in the world, Carbanak. For months, the hackers silently monitored banks' internal systems. They took control of ATMs, inflated account balances, and collected cash through mules. But with the operation in Spain, this silence was about to be broken. While police teams patrolled different parts of the city, they conducted a long-term surveillance and analysis operation. Every step, every move was recorded through hidden cameras and digital tracking. And finally, their targets were revealed. The gang leader, hiding at addresses around Valencia and Madrid in Spain, was surrounded by the police when least expected. That moment became a symbol not just of one person's capture, but of the fight against Carbanak's global network.
Let's play.